Rainbow Falls. Over. Oh, wait, she does. That's not even a joke. Is this the same Rainbow Falls as Sleepers in Ponyville? It looks like it.
Applejack and I are supposed to be camping up at Winsome Falls.
Oh wait, no, that was Winsome Falls or something. I was going to make a joke about building an entire village since their last visit, but I guess it doesn't even matter. Okay, enough gay banter. Do you want to know what I thought of this episode? Find out after the break. I like it. In fact, I think it's great, all things considered. But there are things to consider. Let's skim through it and I'll explain my thinking process. Firstly, we have Roid Rage, and most people call him Snowflake, and now he's called Bulk Biceps, so that finally clears that up. So Bulk, Flutters, and Rainbow Dash are competing together in the Equestria Games. Okay, that's cool. I'm not really a fan of Bulk because he's a catchphrase character, and I largely find catchphrases uninteresting, but whatever, I don't hate the guy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that Bulk Biceps struggling to get off the ground? The Wonderbolt in training? The guy whose whole joke of his character is that despite having tiny wings, he can still fly because of his extreme strength and vigor? That guy? No, that's okay. I can see how that could be. This episode probably takes place before Wonderbolt Academy, and also Hurricane Fluttershy, because he flew fine in that, you know. Yeah, this must be his first appearance. I'm down with that, that's fine. Okay, well, the reason Bulk and Fluttershy are paired with Rainbow Dash is because all the other Ponyville ponies are doing other events. Wow, that must be a lot of airborne events. Wait, then why isn't Rainbow, the fastest pony in Ponyville, going for something like the 100-meter dash? Yeah, whatever. Twilight then openly insults Bulk's tiny wings. Seriously, Try, he's right there, he can hear everything you're saying. Dude? But budge the fuck up, can't you see her? Can't you see her? She's been squished. I mean, she's too polite to tell you, but you need to move your ass. Can you not hear her? Wait, you're fucking looking at her. Budge the fuck up, there's some space right there. Right there. Right dang there. Oh, and Pinky's here. And Rarity, and AJ. Oh. Great. Another character-focused episode, where everybody's going along for the ride for no reason at all. This is gonna be great. So they get there, and everything seems like Wonderbolt Academy. Even the music is the same. But of course, this takes place before Wonderbolt Academy. Oh look, the Wonderbolts are here, and they recognize Rainbow Dash. They don't mention the Academy, but Spitfire didn't talk. But you know, this is still fine, it's fine. They knew she was good since Sonic Rainboom, it's all fine.
So, do I need to remind you of what our goal is here?
Maybe?
Okay, that was pretty good.
Are you really sure you're ready? I mean, I don't want to take it if you're not super sure.
Ready!
Okay, that was kinda cute. It looks like Bulk is actually being a character for once. I see good things. Sorin soars, Sorin falls. Rainbow Dash, Rainbow Catch.
Here's the Rainbow Dash!
Rainbow Dash actually starts with an R.
Never mind!
Oh my god, he's adorable. You're doing it, Bulk, you're winning me over. And now Fleetfoot and Spitfire are conniving bitches. Well, Fleetfoot is fine, we've not heard from her before, but Spitfire? Is that how she would act? Actually, yes. In all her appearances, she's never been shown to be an exceptionally nice person. She's a superstar athlete who's just used to winning everything. I could totally see her trying to replace Soren with Rainbow Dash if she thought it would net her a win. It's probably why she picked Lightning Dust as lead pony in Wonderbolt Academy. Because Lightning Dust reminded her more of herself, headstrong and reckless and self-centered and... Wait, Wonderbolt Academy is in the future. I keep forgetting.
We put you through some pretty intense workouts at the Wonderbolt Academy. The Wonderbolt Academy. Wonderbolt Academy.
Of course this would happen. I was in denial. They fucked it up. The continuity's been shattered, and there's no fixing it. Excuse me while I go run my head over with a truck. Fuck this. Well, actually, it's not that bad, all things considered. I mean, it's pretty much the most annoying thing about the episode. Bulk Biceps can fly just fine, and they changed him so that he could fit into the premise of the episode, with Rainbow Dash being on a loser team and having her loyalty tested between definitely winning or possibly losing but with her friends. I hate the way they just changed him like that, but at the same time, who else could have taken his place? Oh, any one of these Pegasi? No, they're all competing. All of them. No backups at all. Or they might not be athletes. Actually, maybe a lot of them aren't athletes. And yet Fluttershy is. Well, if not a random Pegasus from Ponyville, how about Twilight? She's got wings. She can flap with the birds. But she is an alicorn. Maybe she's not allowed to enter. Or maybe she's entering some sort of magical event that we'll see later. Maybe Trixie will be competing in said magical event. That I would like to see. Anyway, they could have had a random Ponyville Pegasus instead of Bulk, but Bulk was an established secondary character, and as I now realise, funny as fuck, so I hardly care about his impotence here. Maybe he forgot how to fly. He seems like the sort of dolt that would do that. I mean, look at this shit.
You can do it! And I'm ready to take the horseshoe.
All is forgiven. But wait, what is this? Bulk is near a butterfly and he's not scared? He isn't running in terror? Bullshit! I take it all back. It's the worst episode of Season 5. I hate it. It sucks ducks and blows balls. Continuity's been shattered forever. Fuck this shit, I'm done!
But I'm not done yet!
Anyway, Rainbow Dash takes them up on their offer and Twilight soon catches on and confronts her, leading to Rainbow Dash being sad. I gotta ask why she's so conflicted. She's really learnt this lesson before. With the Wonderbolts involved, no less. She gave up her chance at her dream because she felt that if it hurt her friends, it wasn't worth it. Her friends mean more to her than her dream. But not today. Apparently she'd rather follow her dream. And to be honest, at first I thought this was stupid, but the more I think about it, it's still stupid. Rainbow Dash should by now know that her friends are more important. Practicing with the Wonderbolts is fine, as long as Rainbow can also practice with her own team, but to even consider completely ditching them? I mean, she's more conflicted here than she was about joining the Shadowbolts. I mean, the Shadowbolts are no Wonderbolts, but they're the fastest team in the Everfree Forest. Wait. There's no one here. There's no one. Being the fastest flying team here is like being the fastest otter in the desert. I guess Rainbow just isn't feeling particularly loyal today. I don't know. Whatever plot contrivance, I don't know what you mean. Rainbow Dash wheels into view to reveal that she's copped out and decided to choose neither her friends nor her dream. What? That's kinda stupid. Surely you'd rather lose than not fly at all. I thought you hated being hospitalized. Oh, there's the look. You really didn't think this through. Whoa! Well, if you were faking it before, you sure aren't now. That's serious. Well, she goes to the hospital and then Derpy.
And there was much rejoicing.
Well, that was a little unexpected. Derpy made a comeback, and the way she was handled was really good, actually. She didn't need to say anything, she didn't need to be mentioned by name. All she needed to be was be present with her derped eyes, waving a little flag. Aww. Look at her, look at how cute she is. It's clever too, because even if you've never heard of Derpy before, you can still understand why she of all Pegasi would be their backup. The first thing you notice is that she has wonky eyes, because there's really nothing else about her that's unusual. So you get a sense that she's somewhat visually impaired, and as such would not be a fitting replacement for Rainbow Dash at all, thus further emphasizing that the team will fail, and making Rainbow feel worse about pretending to be injured. In fact, Derpy is not only a nice surprise, she's outright the best established character that they could have put in that role. If any random Pegasus wandered in, even a fan favourite, with no particular disadvantages like the eyes, it wouldn't have nearly had the same impact as Derpy, even if Derpy was a brand new character. It's nice to see that they thought about how to properly integrate her into the story, without just having her as a blatant panda for no reason. Oh, speaking of which, if you don't like fan pandering, then go be a fan of something else, you half-wit! Fan pandering is not inherently bad. I seem to say that about a lot of things. As I just explained, Derpy is a good thing here, regardless of her being a fan favourite background pony. Because she further drives home to Rainbow Dash what a mistake she's made. Her team will now definitely lose because Derpy's there, because Derpy's not good at flying, because Derpy's got weird eyes. You didn't need to know anything about Derpy to get that, and that's a good reference. I like it. It's good. Fan pandering, good. Shut up about it. She adds to the story. It's pandering done right. So before anyone goes apeshit, try instead going Gibbon calm. Calm the senses. Relax. It's okay. Let them pander. Let them pander the ponies and Gibbon calm. Moving on. Actually, before we move on, kinda didn't register what Fluttershy was saying here at first, but Oh damn! Giving up their medals for Rainbow Dash because they know how much she wanted to fly? That's so sweet. It brings a tear to my eye. Ow! I said tear, can't you read? So Rainbow Dash finds out that not only are Spitfire and Fleetfoot conniving bitches, but they're arsehole conniving bitches because they abandoned Soarin'. Spitfire? More like Spitefire. Soarin' deserves better. I know that as professional athletes that are used to winning and with reputations to uphold, they're probably more used to thinking emotionlessly in order to have the best chance of winning, but come on, I thought you were friends. Well, Rainbow's ready to teach them a friendship lesson as the flashy rainbow thing happens again, this time on a flag. Then she goes and does the whole confession thing in front of everybody that she's learned that she should be loyal to Ponyville because it's where her friends are, and whatever, we've seen this shit. And it's all great, and they qualify, and whatever, and that's all predictable smush. Bitch, you already gave me one of these. It was nice to see the key at the end. Now that the sparkly rainbow thing has happened twice, it's pretty much confirmed that those are the keys, and I'm doubly happy, because I called it. Or at least, the way that they'd be presented. In Rarity Takes Manhattan, the key she got was a spool of rainbow-coloured thread. She got that key as a gift, and people were wondering why has Cocoa Puffs got one of the keys? But I was thinking that the key wasn't the object itself. It was a manifestation of magicalness inside the object. But why that particular spool? Well, it was a gift from Coco, a pony who had changed her ways, somewhat, because of Rarity's display of generosity. Rarity got the twinkle in her eye, did generous things, and got a generous key, as a gift. And here my theory is backed up. Rainbow got a twinkle in her eye, and displayed her loyalty in front of Spitfire, who changed her ways, and then presented her with a gift which shimmers in the same way as the spool. So I expect in a future episode, Fluttershy will realise it's good to be kind or some shit, she'll get the twinkle, do a kind thing in front of another pony, maybe Gilda, I don't know, and then Fluttershy's act of kindness will resonate with them, and they will give Fluttershy a gift, and it will shine like the badge and the spool, same for Pinky and AJ. What that means, I have no clue, and right now I don't really care. This episode was great. Sure, it has its continuity flaws, and Rainbow did seem to learn a lesson she's pretty clearly already learned, but in the end, it's the little things that count. The pacing was good. Fluttershy and Bolt Biceps were adorable and hilarious. Derpy was a nice surprise. Fan pandering done well, and for once Twilight as an alicorn does not break everything. She wouldn't use her magic to cheat because it's a fair competition, and she wouldn't use her royal powers, whatever they may be, to force Rainbow Dash to cooperate because she's not that sort of pony. It makes sense that she's there. Applejack was kinda not so great. She took the role of running gag character, but she took it further than Pinky and Rarity, and I didn't find it all that funny. Except for the last one. Maybe that makes it worth it, I don't know. But that's whatever, at least she had a reason for being there, providing snacks. It's an important role. Pinkie Pie was kinda bleh, too. Not really that funny, but I guess I can see her importance for being there. I mean, the other teams have cheerleaders. As for Rarity, anyone notice that in this episode she didn't need to be here? I mean, I don't know who makes sportswear during the trials and not before. It seems kinda odd to have a seamstress along for the ride, right? And you may be thinking, well, they wouldn't just leave her out. If nothing else, she's come to watch. And yes, you'd be right. It would be weird to have all but Rarity there. Although I don't see Spike. They probably lost him down a well. But remember, in Rarity Takes Manhattan, Rarity said she'd need to stay in Manhattan while she makes the dresses for the new show. And in this episode, and the one before, Rarity didn't need to be around. They could have totally gone through with that concept. I was kinda excited to see them go that route. I love Rarity, she's my favourite, but the idea of having a character deliberately absent from a show for a couple of episodes was a neat idea. It would have been nice to see them go through with it. And they really could. But alas, 'tis in the past, and really, Rarity doesn't detract from this episode that much. I just didn't find her that funny. In conclusion, the end.